So I watched the truckers and I was in touch with them. They were doing something that we take for granted in this country that we have a right to do, which is to assemble and to petition their government. And they were objecting to the lockdowns and some of the mandates that came along, but they weren't violent. There was nothing violent. It was the opposite of violence. But the Canadian government didn't like it. And what the Premier Trudeau refused to meet with them. And then they used AI, they used facial recognition systems, they used all kinds of surveillance technologies to identify the truckers. And then they didn't charge them with a crime, they didn't convict them, they didn't notify them, they just shut down their bank accounts. And the truckers had millions of dollars. I believe it was about $12 million that they had collected through in PayPal from just private donors all over the country. PayPal simultaneously froze that account so they couldn't access it. And I was talking to truckers who could not purchase gasoline. They couldn't feed their children. And it occurred to me at that point that transactional freedom was as critical a human right as the First Amendment guarantee of freedom of expression. If the government has the capacity to shut down your bank account and starve you to death and get you thrown out of your home and make you so you can't feed your children, it has the capacity to make slaves of all of us. Bitcoin is a bulwark against precisely this kind of government and corporate expansion and intrusion.